What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another moto vlog. It's Friday. On my way home. The weather is awesome. I'm looking forward to this ride. So my helmet's a little noisier than normal. There's like a little plastic plug that goes into like the side of my visor. It like fell out and I couldn't find it, so it's like generating a little bit of more air and noise into my helmet, which will be nice for this summer, but for right now, no bueno. Too much noise. I need to get it plugged up. Gotta find that thing. Hopefully one of my kids didn't find it on the floor. Alright, so I've been doing this motovlogging thing for around 2 months now, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. And the other day I was kind of thinking back to the time where I just started, you know, getting into looking at bike information online, as well as, you know, watching motovloggers. And I watched quite a few of them just to kind of see what was out there and, you know, what they were all about and what motovlogging was all about. And it kind of got me intrigued in doing it. But, you know, first you got to get the motorcycle, which I did. But there were a few motovloggers that I liked more than others. Some I still watch, some not as much. But a lot of those motovloggers were a big part in getting me into, you know, motorcycling. So I do kind of have them to thank. And I'll kind of go over a few of my favorites. And let me know in the comments below, who are your favorite motovloggers you follow? Because there's some good ones out there, and there's some not so good ones. So, in no type of order, here's my top 3 or 5 motovloggers that I follow. Number 1 is Blockhead. Blockhead, I've been watching for almost 2 years. He's almost started his channel up 2 years ago, and he got pretty big in a short amount of time. Now, the reason I like watching this guy so much was he wasn't a clown. I mean, he has a sense of humor, but he doesn't overdo it with the immaturity or anything like some motovloggers do. And he's real good with the how-to videos. And probably one of the main things and one of the main reasons why I started following him on his channel was because he had an Iron 883. And it was one of the bikes I was considering to buy, which I ended up buying. So, you know, after watching Blockhead for maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, kind of helped convince me that this is the bike I wanted to get. So he is a big part of the reason why, A, I do motovlog, B, I have the bike I do. So Blockhead, he's probably my favorite. Number 2 is Shadetree Surgeon. Shadetree Surgeon, if you look at this guy, well, I know when I first started watching him, big heavy set dude, but what I liked about him was his sense of humor. You know, I think he's a bartender by trade. You know, he's been riding motorcycles his whole life. There's always a different story with him. And he rides all the time. I mean, he's never in a car. His motorcycle is his main means of transportation. So he has a lot to say. And he's just hilarious. Like, some of his videos are some of my favorites to watch as far as motovloggers go. Number 3, Dan the Fireman. Dan the Fireman, he also rides the Sportster 1200. I think he has a Roadster. And he's gotten pretty popular too in the last 6-7 months. His channel really took off. I know him and Blockhead did some collaboration stuff. I think they get in touch with each other, so I know they've helped each other out with the subscriber count. You gotta believe that. But Dan the Fireman's biggest thing with motorcycling that he does his videos on is safety. And that's pretty good, because, you know, when we got new people wanting to get into motorcycling, you know, you gotta be safe. It's not, I mean, motorcycling is a dangerous thing to get into. I mean, it really is. It's fun, yes, it's also dangerous. But Dan the Fireman has some excellent tips on, you know, staying safe while you're riding your bike. So he's a pretty good one too. Now there's some honorable mentions I wanted to go ahead and acknowledge too. Great Egret, he's one I just farted, no, I didn't just fart. Great Egret is one of the motovloggers I just started following not too long ago. He discovered my channel, kind of helped me with a little bit of, I guess you could say, publicity. He helped expose me to some new subscribers. So, big thanks to him again. Fatboy 740 is a good one too. It's just different to see a motovlogger from another country in this country. The guy's from England, and he's hilarious. So those are some of my favorite motovloggers. I mean, I like a bunch of them, but those just happen to be at the top of my list. Let me know who your motovlogger favorites are. Leave me a comment below. Let me know, what do you like about them the most? Now I'm going to leave you with a little more music. This is a band I just discovered the other day, and I wanted to go ahead and put their stuff on here. Guys, thanks very much for letting me feature your music. From the album Vitality, this is the song Prayers by Mental Fixation. You can check out all their information in the description below. You guys take it sleazy. I'll see you later.